In this video, we will learn more about the controls in the left pane. So, firstly, we'll see these four switches. These are first is the true negatives, then false negatives, then true positives, and false positives. Turning on and off these switches will show or hide the corresponding data, the corresponding category of data in the central pane, that is these probability distribution histograms. So while we turn off the true positives, we can see the true positives have gone and the all the histograms have rescaled to highlight the remaining data. Now we turn off the false negatives, these are also gone. Then we can again turn on the true positives and then turn on the false negatives. This is just to show or hide the data in the central pane. Now we have two of the filters. One is for the true positives and the other is for true negatives. The purpose of having these filters is to show or hide the true positives, the higher true positives, higher probability true positives and lower probability true negatives that serve very little to the analytics purpose or any other purpose, because the instances that have very low probability of getting into the getting classified into the class and are also the true negatives, there isn't a chance or there is no need to improvise there. So we won't need the data to be taking space over here in the central pane. So by default we filter the low TNs of probability between 0 to 0.1. We can also show this data and we can apply the settings. Yeah, this is it. This is what we are talking about. This data has nothing, this won't serve us, but and still takes most of the space. So we just turn it off and we can just filter the lower TNs here. And similarly for the higher positives, we can filter the higher positives like this. Now this configuration will show the higher the true positives from 0 to 7.4, but will hide the true positives that have probability more than 7.4, that is 0.74 to 1. This is it. Now we have this probability range. This will apply to complete data, and we can one more thing is there, we can reset the controls to the default values, and this is done. So now we can filter the data here, the histogram here, based on the probability range. Let us suppose we just want to analyze the instances which are between the probability 3 to let's say 6, because this data is the high focus data for the classification. Now let's see this. Here we have got the scale from 0.3 to 32 to 0.66, and this is it. And we can also, there is one feature to drag the probability range, like we have set this range from 0 to 0.3. This is now we can drag the entire probability range from 3 to 6, then anywhere. This is the most useful feature of the controls, to analyze the data in small parts and also useful for comparison. And this we have is the last control that will rebin the data. As the name suggests, here like we see we have 10 bars. First we will reset the data. We have 10 bars for all the histograms. We can fill. Yes, we have 10 bars for all the data. Now if we want to further segregate the data into, let's say, 18 bars, we can apply the settings and the data will rearrange itself into the 18 bars. 18 probability distributions, 20. And if you want to decrease, just to get a gist of data, this is it. So the minimum bins that we can have are 1, that is the complete data, and the maximum that we can have are 30. Here, this is it. There will be 30 distributions, 30 bars for data in each of these probability histograms. And this was it for the controls. I hope everything is clear now.